Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Money, it's everywhere, right? But let's be real, most of us are just kind of winging it, hoping for the best. Well, today, we're going to change that. We're cutting through all the confusing jargon to get to the core of personal finance. We're talking about the absolute basics, the blueprint you need to finally feel in charge. Ready? Let's jump in. So let's just get right to it. This is the big question, isn't it? For so many of us, money just means stress. You know that feeling? The bills piling up, the debt. It's like you're always playing catch up. It really can feel like your money's the one in the driver's seat and you're just along for a bumpy ride. But what if that could change? What if you could grab the wheel? And the way you grab that wheel, the key to flipping this whole script, is something called personal finance. Now, hold on, don't tune out. I know that term can sound intimidating, like it's only for Wall Street pros in fancy suits. But it's not. Seriously. It's actually the most powerful tool you have for taking back control. And the best part? You can start today, right now. Okay, so what is this thing really? At its heart, personal finance is just, well, it's a plan for your money. That's all. It breaks down into 5 really simple areas. First, there's the money you earn, then how you spend it, what you manage to save, how you invest that savings so it can grow, and finally, how you protect all of it. That's it. Earning, spending, saving, investing, and protecting. That's the entire playbook. I love this quote because it just nails it. This isn't about depriving yourself or being buried in spreadsheets that make your head spin. No way. It's about a complete mindset shift. The whole goal is to get your money to work for you instead of you always working for it. Think about it like this. Every single dollar you have is like a tiny little employee. And you're the boss. You're the manager. Your job is to give those dollars a job to do, to put them to work building the life you actually want. So, if you're going to be a great boss for your money, you need a plan, a blueprint, right? And that blueprint is built on those 5 pillars we just talked about. The key thing to get here is that they're all connected. They're not separate things you do once in a while. They all flow together to create one powerful system for your entire financial world. And here's how that flow actually works. It all kicks off with your income. That's all the money coming into your life. From that pool of money, you have your spending, for all the things you need and the things you want. Now, here's the magic moment. The space between what you earn and what you spend. That leftover bit, that's where the power is. You direct that into saving for stuff that's coming up soon and investing for the really big long-term goals. And holding all of this up like a safety net is protection. This is your emergency fund, your insurance. It's what keeps one bad surprise from wrecking the whole plan. See? It's a cycle, a system. They all depend on each other. Okay, so we get the what and the how. But the most important question is why? Why should you even care about any of this? Because trust me, the reward here is so much bigger than just seeing more numbers in your bank account. This is about completely transforming your life. I mean, think about the real payoff here. We're talking about freedom. The freedom to take a job because you love it, not just because you need the paycheck. We're talking about kicking that constant money stress to the curb because you know you can handle it if the car breaks down. This is the engine that actually builds real long-term wealth. And here's something people miss. It's not just about being ready for bad stuff, for the uncertainties. It's also about being ready for the good stuff. So when that amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity pops up, you're not scrambling. You can actually say yes. All right, we've gone over a lot of ground. But if you walk away with just one single thing today, please let it be this. Everything we've discussed, the pillars, the freedom, the peace of mind, it all hinges on one simple but honestly profound shift in your mindset. This right here, this is the key that turns the whole engine on. This is it. This is the mental trap almost everyone falls into. The old way is saying, oh, I'll get my finances in order later. When I get that big promotion, or when I pay off my student loans, or when things just calm down. It's the someday trap. But the new way, it throws that excuse right out the window. It says it doesn't matter how much money you have right now. It's not about the amount. It's about what you do with it. And that means you have to start today with what you have right now. And I know what you might be thinking. Okay, I'm sold. I'm ready to manage what I have, but how? Well, You are in luck because in our next explainer, we're going to give you the perfect tool for that, the 50-30-20 rule. It is hands down one of the easiest ways to take everything we've talked about and put it into practice immediately. Look, getting control of your money isn't about some massive life-altering event. It doesn't work like that. It's about a bunch of small, smart choices you make one after the other, day after day. So I'll leave you with this question. After everything we've just talked about, what's the very first small choice you're going to make for your financial future? Thanks so much for joining us.